Why are North Korean subs green? Submarines are supposed to be masters of stealth, right? So why would any navy paint them green? That's exactly what North Korea does, and the reason might blow your mind. You see, North Korea's submarines aren't like the high-tech ones from countries like the US or Russia. They're old, noisy, and need to surface more often. That's a huge problem, because when they're above water, they're sitting ducks. But here's where it gets crazy. North Korea has a clever trick up its sleeve: the sea itself. In the Sea of Japan, where a lot of their subs operate, something called algae blooms turn the water a murky green. These are giant patches of algae that make the water look like camouflage. So, what does North Korea do? They paint their subs green to blend in. But that's not the only story here. While this paint job might help hide them for a little while, it's not enough to solve North Korea's bigger problem. Their submarines are old school, noisy, and slow. North Korea has tried to build some new submarines, like the Gore class, which can launch missiles. But even those are outdated compared to what other countries have. And they only have one of them. Their subs aren't just hiding in green water for defense. They're positioned in strategic spots, close to countries like Japan and South Korea, which are home to US military bases. The tension in this area is sky high, and North Korea is trying to make sure their subs can sneak up on enemy ships or even launch missiles if things get intense. But even with all these tricks, North Korea's subs are no match for the high-tech gear of the US and its allies. The US Navy has been training for decades to find and destroy enemy submarines. So, while North Korea might have a clever idea with their green paint, it's not enough to stand up to the massive military power they're facing.